Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unmanned, Wing launches free drone flyer app. Also, Parrot unveils ANAFI AI, and Virgin Orbit's Tubular Bell's mission confirmed as complete success. Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-Unmanned program, a weekly news program covering all things unmanned in partnership with AVSI, the Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International. Wing just launched a free drone flyer app called Opensky. Wing, an FAA-approved UAS service supplier of the low-altitude authorization and notification capability, made its drone flyer app, Opensky, available in the U.S. for the first time. Available for free in the Google Play and Apple's App Store. The Opensky app makes it easy for drone flyers to abide by FAA airspace rules and regulations and request authorizations to fly in controlled airspace in near real time. With Opensky, recreational or commercial drone flyers can check FAA airspace to see where they can and cannot fly, request an authorization from the FAA where it's required, and manage and log their flights and permissions to their pilot profile. Opensky provides near real-time authorizations for drone flyers wishing to operate in LAANC enabled controlled airspaces, which includes areas surrounding hundreds of airports throughout the U.S. Without FAA-approved service suppliers like Wing and apps, such as Opensky, drone flyers would need to request manual authorization to fly in controlled airspace, which could take weeks to obtain. The Opensky app can enable authorizations in seconds for operations like emergency response, commercial surveys, or film and photography sessions. Opensky has been available in Australia since 2019 for recreational and commercial drone pilots. Coming up after these messages, ANN wins International Media Award. Details after the break.
When adventure is calling, the Bori by Aero Volga is the plane you need to answer the call. Bori's composite design is simple, reliable, and economical, with impressive performance and no gimmicks. Designed for the wilderness and proven durability in a flight around the Arctic Circle, the Bori has what it takes to handle your next adventure. Featuring 2 large cargo compartments, a comfortable modern cockpit, and a Rotax 912 power plant, the Bori Amphibian is now available in Canada. Experience the Bori for yourself at flightsimple.com.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
I believe that if people use the landing doctor training program, they will have less accidents and eventually their insurance will go down and they will make a superior pilot. We do personal limitation checklists, which is the most important reason you need to fly with limits. We do ground proximity awareness training, and we do this with a crosswind. We've been operating 6 Bristells for 2 years without one insurance claim. The Landing Doctor program is working, and you're going to hear more about it.
Welcome back. In the next Unmanned Minute, let's take a brief look at a few of the shorter stories that are making the rounds of the unmanned vehicle communities. ANN's Airborne News program wins International Media Award. Recently, ANN's Airborne Video News program, hosted by Kimberly Kay, supervised by Nathan Cremisino, and executive produced by Jim and Masako Campbell, won an International Media Award. For the first time in the Aero-News Network's quarter-century history, the network brought home a Bronze People's Telly Award for our Airborne Unlimited news program. People from around the world cast their votes and chose our show for the win. Volatus Aerospace acquires ConnexiCore. Volatus Aerospace has agreed to acquire ConnexiCore LLC. The transaction should close on July 30th. Volatus Aerospace will leverage ConnexiCore's drone data platform and extensive drone pilot network to expand into the U.S. market and also develop their Canadian drone business further. In addition to accessing ConnexiCore's fleet of over 1,100 FAA-certified UAV drone pilots, software mapping consultants, and industry-specific subject matter experts, they will also make strategic use of ConnexiCore's drone data capabilities. Navy announces initial aviation warrant officer selection board. A new era in naval aviation launches on August 2nd, when a board will meet to select the initial cadre of aviation warrant officers, who will be trained to fly the new MQ-25 carrier-based unmanned aerial vehicle. The call for applications, announced in 141-21 and released on June 28th, says that qualified sailors and civilians can apply for the program through Navy Recruiting Command. The program's approval came when the Navy formally established the Aerial Vehicle Operator Warrant Officer specialty. USAF selects Electra for ultra-short takeoff aircraft development. The USAF has signed a contract with Electra Aero to strengthen and advance air mobility markets through the development of hybrid electric propulsion systems for eVTOL aircraft, leveraging distributed hybrid electric propulsion and blow lift. Electra's unique eVTOL aircraft takes off in less than 150 feet, but also offers nearly triple the payload capacity, an order of magnitude longer ranges, and less than half the operating cost of eVTOL alternatives. That was our Unmanned Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. Parrot unveils ANAFI AI. Parrot has unveiled the ANAFI AI. ANAFI AI is reportedly the first drone to use 4G as the main data link between the drone and the operator. Users may no longer experience transmission limitation thanks to this level of connectivity. For beyond visual line of sight flights, it is reportedly to stay connected even behind obstacles. ANAFI AI embeds a secure element into the drone and in its Sky Controller 4. The 4G link between the drone and the user's phone is encrypted. The secure element protects both the integrity of the software and the privacy of data transferred. Parrot's partner ecosystem delivers specialized applications and services for a variety of professional uses. Parrot states that it is the first in the industry to make its piloting application open source. Parrot offers developers an SDK to execute a code in the ANAFI AI drone during flight. The SDK gives access to all flight sensors, including obstacle avoidance sensors, occupancy grid, and internet access. ANAFI AI's obstacle avoidance system detects obstacles in all directions, using stereo cameras to sense objects and automatically avoid them. ANAFI AI incorporates a 48-megapixel main camera and boasts a stabilized 4K 60 frames per second HDR10 camera to capture detailed aerial images and video footage. After the break, details about Virgin Orbit's successful Tubular Bells mission.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Welcome back. Virgin Orbit's Tubular Bells mission confirmed a complete success. Virgin Orbit has confirmed that it successfully deployed into orbit all 7 customer satellites on board its Launcher 1 rocket during their recent Tubular Bells Part 1 mission. Virgin Orbit's 747 carrier aircraft Cosmic Girl took off from Mojave Air and Spaceport Wednesday morning at approximately 6:50 in the morning and flew out to a launch site over the Pacific Ocean, about 50 miles south of the Channel Islands. After a smooth release from the aircraft, the Launcher 1 rocket ignited and propelled itself towards space, ultimately deploying its payload into a precise target orbit, approximately 500 kilometers above Earth's surface. Launcher 1 carried a total of 7 satellites to low Earth orbit for its rideshare mission. 4 R&D CubeSats for the U.S. Department of Defense, 2 optical satellites for Sat Revolution, and the Royal Netherlands Air Force's first military satellite. Tubular Bells Part 1 is named after the first track on Mike Oldfield's 1973 record Tubular Bells, the album that inspired Richard Branson to create Virgin Records, and the first ever released by the label. That does it for our show today. I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory, and don't forget to follow us on social media. And feel free to comment with story ideas or just to say hi. We hope you enjoy the show. We'll see you next time.